process easy and enjoyable for everyone involved. Welcome, Jeff.
Thank you. Now that is a balanced. Today we're going to be talking about paper airplanes and why they fly. Our basic learning objectives is for everyone to understand the basic fundamentals of paper airplane flight. By the time we're done here, everybody's going to understand that. Everybody's going to know how to do the basic airplane along with the more advanced airplane if we have time. In front of everybody should have 3 sheets of paper, correct? They should have a dark sheet of paper first. Okay. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to take that piece of paper and we're going to crumple it up into a ball. Everybody take the black piece of paper, crumple it up into a ball. Put that to the side. Take one of your other colored sheets of paper and we're going to be making a paper airplane. Now, when I was growing up, me and my father used to play paper airplanes off the back balcony of the house. No matter what I threw and what I made, my paper airplane would go 5 feet and drop. My dad's paper airplane would go 30, 40 feet and into the pool. So as I'm preparing for this last night, I called my father and said, "How did you make that airplane?" My father said, "I'm not telling you because I'll still beat you." Simple as that. If everyone wants to take one of the regular sheets of paper, the first step in making a basic paper airplane is to take your paper like so and fold it in half, as you see on step 1. Once you have your paper folded in half and there's a crease, you're then going to reopen it back up and fold both corners into the center. Very simple, as you'll see on step 2. Once you're done with that, you're going to make what's called a mountain fold. The mountain fold is an opposite fold. The mountain fold, you're actually going to take, I skipped a step, you're going to take now these 2 corners and you're going to fold them again into the center, long ways. Everybody can see this? So everybody should be at this step, roughly. Yours may look like this, but roughly it's going to be the shape. Okay, now you can make what's called a mountain fold. The mountain fold is actually folding it backwards. Step this out a little bit so you can see. You're going to take the 2 sides that are flat, but you don't see any creases on, and fold them in. Everybody stuck with this. Okay. Now it's very simple. You're going to continue to take both sides as shown in the last figure, and you're going to fold them down to make your basic paper airplane. Take both sides, fold down. One side. So you got that? Other side. You're going to fold them down. Now this is the paper airplane I used to make when I was little. You should have, when you're done, something that roughly looks like this. Okay. Now this is the basic principles of flight. Everybody has that ball they crumpled up? Okay. Take an airplane in one hand, the ball in the other hand. Throw them up here. Hopefully not at my eye. At the same time, both from 1, 2, 3, throw them up here. Okay, as we can see, which one went further? The paper airplane. The reason why the paper airplane goes further, as I continue to get thrown at, is because of loft. The way loft works is anything that goes underneath and above, the air that is traveling, travels at 2 different speeds. It's like having milk in a cup and sucking it up through a straw. So as the plane flies, it actually gets pulled up a little bit by the 2 different speeds. That's why the paper just falls. Everybody understands how that works? Okay. So now that we've built the basic paper airplane, we're going to try something a little more advanced. The first airplane is called a dart plane, by the way. This airplane is a tad bit more advanced than the rest of them. What you're going to do is you're going to take your sheet of paper, and how we folded it before, this way you're now going to hold the paper sideways. Instead of holding it like this before, we're now going to hold it like this. Okay. Again, you're going to crease down the middle, just like you did before. Long ways now. Doesn't matter if you fold it up or if you fold it down. Once you have the crease in the middle, just like you did before, you're going to take both sides and fold them in. As you see on step 2. You should be left with something roughly that looks like this, hopefully. As you see in step 3, you're going to take the paper and you're going to fold it in. Looks kind of like an envelope. Take paper, fold it in. Looks kind of like an envelope. Okay. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to flip it over so you see the plain side, the side without any creases at all. At that point, you're going to take the 2 corners and you're going to fold them in again. 2 corners, fold them in again. Everybody up this far? Okay. Once we're done with that, we're going to flip it back over. And then we're going to take this little diamond shape we have here and fold it into the center. Everybody got that? We're going to go from this aspect and we're going to fold it into the center. Okay. So you should have something which resembles something similar to this. Correct. You're absolutely right. Final step is, now this is the tricky part, and this is where most people get messed up. We're going to take, fold it back over, we're going to take what's called a tooth fold. A tooth fold is, anybody ever do origami before? Or play with those little finger puppets when you were little? What you're going to do is you're going to make 2 teeth. I have to use the table for here, so I'm sorry. You're going to make 2 teeth. It should look something similar like this. You're going to take each corner and push it out. If you stick your finger in that little flap, you stick your finger in that little flap and push out. Like I said, this is advanced. Stick your finger in the flap, push out. You'll have something that looks like 2 teeth. Correct.
All right, we're at this point.
Yes. Flip it over into the center. Let me go back a little bit. You're at this point still. Flip over into the center. So you're looking like this. You're going to take your thumbs and push them out so you have 2 things that look like teeth. It's hard. I've been playing paper airplanes all my life. The final step is fold in the center. And then just fold each wing over. When you're done, you should have something that looks like this, as I'm pre-prepared. So, comparing this to the first one that you did, this one will fly in trips. This one will fly straight. Any questions?
I'm lost.
You have a half one?